Synergetic Mind, October 31st, 2024. Synergetic Mindful Intuitions Anticipatory Design Science Resource refers to R. Buckminster Fuller's Synergetics' highest integrity of engagement when consciousness is not overly inundated by the contemporary relative insanity that is technically attempting to control the universal communications process. Please copy-paste provided links for your research convenience, starting with Table of Contents. With every seemingly best intended popularized articulation in the universal communications process, TUCP, pertaining to the unresolved factors of manifesting PRJWBCHM, politics, religion, justice, war, belief complex, hierarchical matrix, observing intellect can be overwhelmed by the misinformation that supposedly and authoritatively represents trusted behavioral considerations. Yet in its entirety, the millennium's old PRJW interrelating interdependent factors omit by default educated and uneducated ignorance universe's four-dimensionally coordinated complex behaviors, the ceaselessly inter-transforming metaphysical and physical resonant fields. Synergetics 1001.26. As a consequence, humans tend to self-deception, relying on popularized explanations, misinterpretations of observed and anticipated experience of Earth's terrestrial environment, and most recently AI technologies, influential, subtle, substituted language through artistic eye-captivating emulations of human behavior to the minutest physical expression that nonetheless is not the same as metaphysical generalized conceptioning fields of thought referential to nature's coordinate system. Most of the time, approximately no one is consciously concerned with complex intermotions of inter-transforming universe, which is never a fixed, static frame of reference because all body systems are in motion, elliptically orbiting other bodies in varying degrees. It is either independently or in company with other systems. The orbiting is metaphysically, conceptually within larger systems. So the smallest system, the tetrahedron, ought to be accredited as a conceptuality of universe's minimum structural systems, 6 vectors, 4 vertexes, 4 triangular openings. The knowledge of this phenomenon coincides with awareness of nature's geodesics. Nature's geodesics are the most economical lines of interrelationship travel and shortest time of travel. When synergetic mind, systemic thought, and consciously informed awareness that truth is a direction, a relationship, and a conceptuality of zero time, its metaphysical intellect as a function of omnidirectional universe is economically advantaged to know of nature's geodesic lines. Intermotions of intertransforming universe are everywhere, even when the complex cyclic periodicity is invisible, as awareness of this phenomenon is metaphysical, conceptual, independent of physical time size. Humans cannot visibly observe the invisible paths of least resistance, as moving bodies, systems, and all transforming events take these paths, which require the least energy to accomplish. But once synergetic mind's awareness is informed of it, the observer's acquired knowledge correlates with anticipatory design science geodesics to show the most economical way systems can behave relative to unity and self in universe. Traditionally, humans pride themselves as authoritative competing experts at the PRJW game, imperviously to the absences of forethought of essential geodesics, treating geodesics as irrelevant and instead devoting a whole WHOLE lifetime to dimensionless points, XYZ lines, and infinite planes, thinking of things as solid, static entities. 21st century humanity's individual synergetic mind can be greatly advantaged by exploring Bucky Fuller's Synergetics, which in 2 volumes explains universes cosmically regenerative, omni-intercomplementation of diversity, as we can read in Synergetics 1005.611. The energetic export-import centers accommodate non-unitarily conceptual finite scenario universe. Since science's discoveries at the virological level consist entirely of inanimate atoms, knowledge of this natural phenomenon ought to precede problem considerations in every respect to human life supports innate curiosity of the individual's utterly uninhibited viewpoint. Synergetics 1005.614. Instead, humans permit conscious knowledge to be supplanted by the PRJ predominant exploitations, even at the greatest costs that can also supplant self-initiated research at the virological level, as well as metaphysical and physical importing, exporting during a whole lifetime. Let us not forget that universe to each of us must be all that isn't me plus me, which never needs to be supplanted by AI language models that can artistically appeal to the observing brain mind, as animated films from earliest Hollywood productions influenced emulations visually and dimensionally, adding to subconsciously induced underlying personality disorders. We can do so while consciously recalling that environment must be all that is accepting me. Synergetics 100.012. Awareness of the child and accurately informed humans at any age could not be more important than the simplest description of the word awareness, as it requires otherness, environment, of which the child's and concerned adult observations can be continually more experientially aware. After all, throughout the child's whole lifetime's potentially consciousness evolution, this will always be a function of universe's communication. Brain-mind is designed in principle to acquire more knowledge of, in quotes, awareness equals self plus otherness, as well as awareness equal observer plus observed, end quote. Synergetics 100.010. Until next time, thank you from Christina's Synergetic Mind.